The NFL is the best reality show going right now. I tell you that. There's always so much drama and everything. But again, I'm going to when you're supremely talented, like Antonio Brown is, you should not be surprised these type of things happen. Shouldn't be surprised.
So
I'm not. Nothing surprises me at this point. No, I'm not surprised. But it is an interesting way we've gotten here.
That's right.
That's what I will say.
And by the way, it's Friday. Like it's
right.
what time
is
got
it?
2 full days until the game,
we do.
right? So like stand by is what I would say. Take away from me. I don't know. Listen, I thought earlier I thought it was intriguing to hear what you guys had to say. Like as people that have played this game, and Rob, you're freshly out of this, a couple of years removed.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'm in a locker room. Part of me would be if I were a fellow player. I get it, talented guy, but part of me would be like, what are we doing here? Am I wrong? Am I out of line?
Again, a productive player. I've seen productive players. If you get out there and you make plays, things are a little, sweeping under the rug.
But
it's
how
okay.
much? How much? There's a line for everybody,
sure,
right? It's just a different
now that
line.
the money is guaranteed.
Well, now we really get.
There's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope here because say the money's guaranteed, and now week 5 they're not looking so hot. He's not getting the ball, and he's throwing the Gatorade cooler and yelling at Carr. They really can't do anything. They're married to him.
Yeah.
There is no divorce there. So, I think that it will be interesting. And look, like I said, an honest, heartfelt apology. If he had a heartfelt apology, Gruden was like, "Yeah, I got my guy.
Of course
back.
he, yeah.
He's
I got
gonna
to
run
check.
Monday night
But you know
football."
what I wonder because they said that he had this emotional, apology with the captains in front
Someone
with
gets
him
him an Oscar or something.
So what I'm wondering, did he talk to the captains before the meeting? Because they were standing
my
they were
assumption.
standing with him when he made this apology in the team meeting. So I'm telling you, when you have a locker room with 53 guys in it, not everybody thinks the same. Not everybody feels the same. I guarantee there are a lot of guys in that Raiders locker room probably that said, I'm tired of this. I'm exhausted by all this distraction. But ultimately, when it comes to the coaches and the players, they want to win. They want to win football games.
Let me ask you this question. What does this mean for Mike Mayock? And I would follow that with, and does it matter?
I don't want to go too far with this. Here's what I'll say, is that everything we've seen from Mike Mayock, he has had to play public bad cop, right? I mean, first he was the one that made the statement about you're either all in or you're all out, when all we were dealing with at that time was just the helmet, right? Like we hadn't even gotten to the fine.
Does it go above the GM? Does it go into the
coach?
The owners?
I think so.
No, I'm saying ownership say no.
Make
win,
it
baby,
work.
win. We're going to win.
Perhaps,
Make it work.
Perhaps. One thing that's interesting, though, about, Mike Mayock, as I said, has played bad cop publicly, but as we made it very clear earlier, it's Jon Gruden's decision ultimately, right? I mean, Jon Gruden is the head honcho here, 10 years, $100 million, et cetera. What it means for Mike Mayock, I don't want to say this is a loss for him publicly. I think that probably what it means is that when we say heartfelt apology, it was not just to the teammates. It better have started with being to Mike Mayock, right? I mean, and I get it. Like, Mike is tough. Anybody who knows Mike, Mike is not, he's proud. He's tough, too. I don't think he's the kind of guy that's going to whimper or is going to wilt. But at the same time, and not that he's needing an apology, I think, but at the same time, what he wants is professionalism. He wants commitment. He's just, to borrow a term, he's a football guy. He wants guys that are all the way in, like he said earlier on.
And we heard from Drew Rosenhaus. You have to believe that he with Antonio, the first stop had to have been, I would think, Mike Mayock. Then perhaps the captains, then the team. Gruden wants to win. Gruden's probably been fine from the outset. I don't know.
Standing in front of the team with the captains is more impactful. Yes. If it's him by himself and the captains are kind of sitting back like.
Because if you're standing with the captains,
it's more impactful.
It's an endorsement. It's basically like an
we're
endorsement.
signing off on
They
this.
have my back. They have my back. I'm sorry.
Right.
The younger guys, they if you're a rookie or a second or third year player, you're just trying to figure it out.
You don't know what's going on.
You're just trying to figure it all out. I remember my rookie year like yesterday, and I was just trying to hang on by the skin of my teeth. So when you're a veteran, you understand things a little bit differently.
Let me shift the conversation quickly to Monday. We've already established the capabilities of Antonio Brown when he's on the field.
Incredible, yeah.
Do you expect him to be productive Monday night?
Wendi, I would be so.
Is it possible?
I would be 0% shocked if Antonio Brown went for 150 receiving yards and a
the
touchdown.
internet will explode.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Honestly, I expect it.
Really?
I do.
That high a level of
I think people forget how good this guy is.
Nothing would surprise me.
Like, he is, like, to me, the best receiver in the game. He is the best receiver in the game. Derek Carr's going to look his way. He's going to get so many targets, in my opinion. And with all this media attention that he's been getting, a guy like that, he feeds off of this.
Yeah.
He's loving this.
I mean,
that is his therapy zone. All
Right.
this stuff
Space,
going
right?
on, safe.
fair.
I'm safe. I'm comfortable right now. I'm playing football. A lot of guys are like that. They're on the football field. They're very comfortable.
I mean,
Yeah.
the last time.
I like that analogy, the safe zone.
But last time we saw Antonio Brown, by the way, on a football field in a game that mattered against the New Orleans Saints. Of course, Week 17, he ends up not playing. But in that game against the Saints, which the Steelers nearly won in New Orleans, by the way, 2 touchdowns, ridiculous 200-yard game. Like, Antonio Brown, from a pure physical gift standpoint, is right there. He is in that same breadth as the guys like Julio and Odell and Mike Thomas and Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. He's that unique and special. It's just, this is so nothing would surprise me on the football field, but also nothing would surprise me off of the football field, which is really going to be what I think defines this tenure here, right? I mean,
To your point, we got more than 48 hours.
Right,
anything can
I'm
happen
sure there's
between
like
now
security
and Monday.
next to him.
Right?
Okay, you're going here, you're going there.
Got a
you're going
helmet,
home.
right? Check.
You're good.
Shoes on.
No cryo.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.